Ito ay isang napakaseryosong problema na kinakaharap ng bawat isa sa atin. Excuse me po. Yung tipong kahit nasasaktan ka na, yung wala ka pa rin magawa dahil alam mo.
Alam natin na ang mga dahilan kung bakit nagkakaroon ng bullying ay gusto nilang mapansin sila at gusto nilang mas nakakangat sila sa iba.
Bilang isang nabubuli, anong iyong nararamdaman sa ikay binubuli? Masakit po. Anong iyong ginagawa upang mabawasan ang sakit na iyong nararamdaman?
Nakikinig lang po ako ng mga kanta, tapos hindi ko lang po naisip yung mga...
I've always been one of the only Jewish people in my town. I'm not super religious, my parents didn't force their religion on me, but I still believed in it. In elementary school, a lot of kids went to church, and there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone's allowed to have their own religion, but they didn't really see it that way. And a lot of them would overhear their parents, or they'd hear churches talking about how if you didn't worship their religion, you would go to hell. And I don't think anyone realizes that kids learn and they imitate what they see. So, of course, I'd be on the playground or doing whatever, and kids would come up to me and tell me that Jewish people were trying to take over the world, and that we were all super greedy money hogs, and that if we didn't worship their religion, we were all going to hell. And I wasn't the only person who faced hate. It was also Muslim kids. A lot of them were told that Muslims were terrorists and that they still probably had contact with people who did 9/11. I used to actually go home and I would cry because I thought I was going to hell if I didn't go to church. Like, I asked my parents to go to a Christian church before I even knew what that meant. That's not the way kids should be introduced to other religions. They should be introduced as religion can be a good thing. It can bring people together. And it was before I even knew what the cross stood for. Like, I used to see people with them all the time and wondered what the T-shaped necklace meant until one of my very, very close friends who went to church explained to me what it was. My parents had just said that some people believe in different things and they have a right to believe. It's like ice cream. If you force your belief down my throat, I'm not going to want it, but some people like different types of ice cream or different types of belief, and that's okay. That doesn't make them a terrible person. But what does is telling other people that they're terrible just because they like a different ice cream flavor than you. You know, I don't hate Christians or Catholics or anyone. I just wish that someone had told these kids not to repeat the things that they heard anti-Semitic or Islamophobic people say. Like, before people even knew what the word Muslim meant, they knew the word terrorist. And before they even knew what the term Jewish meant, they just knew we were bad. I remember back in middle school when they told everyone about the Middle East, they had said Jesus was a Jew, and everyone gasped and was so shocked. To me, it made me realize how stupid everyone was being. Everyone was hating each other just because of religion. In high school, no one really gave me any problems, except for one girl, but I didn't really care at that point. Anyone who judges somebody off of what they think is going to happen after we die isn't worth your time.
Oh my god, and we totally jumped off the cliff and had to swim all the way to shore because the dog chased us all the way to the end. Oh.